Can you hear me? Yes, you can. We're going to go live at 2 minutes. Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Raymond J. Bork Arena for another BevCam sports production of Beverly Panther hockey. We have the girls' varsity team tonight going up against the Newburyport Clippers. I'm here with Coach Chris Charlton. And, Coach, what do you expect to see out of your team tonight against the Clippers?
So I'm expecting us to come out fast and hard, get pucks down deep, and swarm their defense, really close the gaps on them, and try to force some turnovers.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Coach. Have a great game.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. And here I am. This is now Tim Hesse taking over from Matt, as my broadcast partner will make his way over here after this interview. And as Matt said, we are getting the Beverly Danvers Ipswich Panthers taking on the Newburyport Clippers. Beverly coming into this game 6-1. They had a 4-2 victory on Wednesday over Medford with goals from Zoe Abel, Meredith Johnston, Avery LeBlanc, and Megan Ryan. Meanwhile, Newburyport coming into this game 1-6. These two teams did have a scrimmage earlier in the season, which Beverly did win. Score was not online, so I don't know the exact score of that. But Beverly has been coming out with a very strong season, and they are first power rankings just came out yesterday, and I believe they are 13 in Division 1, if I'm not mistaken. My broadcast partner making his way over here as we're just about to get the starting lineups momentarily from our PA announcer, Chuck. Welcome back, Matt.
Well, thank you, Tim. Had a nice little chat with Coach Chris Charlton over there on the Panther bench. And you heard him, man. He wants to start fast, chase those pucks. And he's always about making sure you get those rebounds. So let's turn it over to Chuck, our ring announcer. arena announcer.
Good afternoon and welcome to Bork Arena for today's game between Newburyport and Beverly Gamers Ipswich. At this time, I'd like to announce our starting lineups, beginning with the visiting Clippers of Newburyport. At left wing, senior captain number 18, Laney Powerhead. At center, senior captain number 16, Olivia Wilson. At right wing, senior, number 3, Jolie Middleton. On defense, freshman, number 2, Emma Yarosh. Also on defense, senior, number 11, Riley Freeman. And in goal, senior, number 1, Cody Savoliakis. The Clippers are led by head coach Josh Freeman and is assisted by coaches Dan Wilson and Steve Jones. Now at the goal, Beverly Gamers Ipswich Panthers. At left wing, 8th grader number 18, Zoe Abel. At center, junior number 11, Oscar Keogh. At right wing, 8th grader number 13, Mia Dugdale. On defense, senior captain number 18, Morgan Linsky. Also on defense, junior number 14, Sarah Belford. And in goal, 8th grader number 30, Avery Mason. The Old Panthers are led by head coach Chris LeBlanc and is assisted by coaches Larry Jacobs, Chris Charlton, Sean Allen, and Alex Robertson. At this time, we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
And away we go. Tim, I expect to see, as the coach had said, I expect this team to come out pretty fast tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you got, once again, I just noticed he's putting the starting lineup out there of Oscar and Zoe together.
Yep.
And Mia Dugdale's being put on that line with them, which is a change there.
It's new, yep.
Yeah.
Coach LeBlanc has not been afraid to mix up the lines, and so far it has worked.
Yeah, I know. Last game we saw Zoe and Aska together, and those two were quite the pairing.
I agree with you 100%. I think keeping them on the same line, it's almost like Bergeron and
Marchand.
What
are you gonna say?
Yeah, I don't know. I just drew a blank. It's like Bergeron and Marchand.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and I was saying Beverly is 13 in power rankings, the first ones that came out yesterday. So that's a good spot, and Newburyport's 48th. So
All right, here we go. Let me turn it over to my partner, Tim Hesse.
Oscar Keogh winning the faceoff back to Belford, and Belford will try to send it out of the zone. Newburyport takes it at center. And now a battle here in front of the Newburyport bench. Oscar Keogh in there, and it's won by Newburyport. Newburyport will take a shot, saved by Mason, and Belford will try to play it, and now a battle along the boards, and Beverly looking to get out of the zone here, but Newburyport keeps it in once again. Newburyport sending it towards the corner, and now they're looking for some space here in the corner. Beverly's defense back there, going around behind the net, and battle here behind the net. Puck will come loose, and Belford will get to it for Beverly. Belford able to clear it out, so Newburyport will take it right back at center. And going back into their own zone now, looking for some space. And kept in at the blue line by Morgan Linsky. Battle here along the boards. And now in the corner here, Beverly has it, going around behind the net.
Beverly changes up.
Yeah. And now a battle here along the boards, and Newburyport will take it. Newburyport sends it around behind their own net to the corner, and they're looking to get out of their own zone, but Meredith Johnston takes it over for Beverly. But now taken by Newburyport, and Newburyport will skate it out of the zone. Coming into the zone, and now taken by Ashley Freitas. Freitas sends it up. And now coming across and sending it in is Beverly. Going around behind their net, pursued by Johnston. And now a battle here behind the net. Sent in front, but no one home. And now Beverly, shot from the blue line, saved by the Newburyport keeper, Cody. And now around behind the net, taken by Newburyport, still looking to clear their zone, but kept in at the blue line by Phoebe Allen. But now it does come out. Freitas will play it once again for Beverly, and Freitas sends it deep as Beverly's changing, and now it goes around behind the Beverly net. Beverly will get to it once again, and now Oscar will take it. Oscar sends it up, and now she's pursuing it. And a battle here for the puck, and it's taken once again by Abel, but now Newburyport's able to take that. Newburyport in front of their own bench, they'll send it deep, and Beverly will go back for it with Linsky. Linsky now looking to get out of her zone. She'll pass it up to Oscar, and now Abel. Sent into the zone by Beverly, and Abel will send it deep. Newburyport now in their own zone. Look, got kept in low by Beverly. Aubrey Kelleher. And now it goes around behind the Newburyport net. Battle here in the corner, and Newburyport will come out with it. Beverly stopped it at center, but Newburyport has it once again in front of their own bench. Newburyport trying to get into the offensive zone here. They will. Being pursued, though, by two Beverly players, Zoe Abel and Sarah Belford. And now looking to get out of their zone is Beverly, but Newburyport keeps it in. Puck goes to the corner, and Belford will go back for it. Belford now battling in the corner here, and it goes to Linsky. Linsky looking to clear the zone. She does. Pursuing that is Oscar. And Oscar gets to it. Oscar sends it around behind the net. And Haley Freeman will play it to Johnston. Johnston sends it behind the net. And now in the corner here. And it's sent out. And now around behind their net is Newburyport. Kept in at the blue line by Phoebe Allen. And now it goes to Freeman. Freeman's shot goes over the net. And the puck comes clear down wide of Mason. That's going to be, yep, exactly.
That is going to be icing. And I got to say, Timmy, that I think Newburyport's coming out with a little bit of zip, more zip than I expected. And, good for them.
Yeah, both teams are, I would say, for sure. I mean, this is the first stoppage of the game here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with after 5 minutes of play. About almost.
So now Newburyport in their own zone, and they will skate it out. And now Newburyport coming into the offensive zone. Battle here, and it comes out of the zone. Battle in front of the Beverly bench, and Newburyport will take it. Now Beverly in their own zone with Freitas. Freitas looking for some space in her own zone, and she'll go back around behind her net once again. And she will clear the zone, so Newburyport will take it right back at center. Newburyport going back into their own zone, and they will send it off of their bench. And now Newburyport being pursued by two Beverly players here right in front of the Newburyport bench. And a battle for the puck, and Beverly will send it into the offensive zone, but Newburyport takes it once again. Newburyport sends it deep. Going back for it is Phoebe Allen. Allen sending it, trying to send it out, but she couldn't. Newburyport keeps it in. Battle here now, and the puck goes towards Mason, but played by Freitas. Freitas will send it down, and that
looks like it's going to be icing.
Oh, yeah, that's 100% icing.
When you go from the goal line to the other goal line, that's icing.
100%. So now, hold on a second.
So, Tim, I'm sorry, Beverly, the 13th or 14th in the power rankings?
13th.
13th, I believe the boys are 14th.
I believe the boys are 15th.
Oh, the boys are 15th.
Oh, here comes Zoe Abel. Zoe Abel! That is what she does.
Man, she's got the speed, and she has great stick work. Man, I'm a big fan of her game.
Oh, yeah, that was she all the speed. She was on a breakaway, and she's able to just put it in the upper corner. That was quite a goal by Zoe.
Yep.
So back in action here. Beverly now a 1-0 lead. And now Beverly will go back for it towards their own zone. Going back for it is Linsky. And Linsky will send it deep. And going back for it is Newburyport. It's wide of the net, but played by Cody, so no icing. And now Newburyport will clear their zone. Newburyport into the offensive zone here. And they'll send it to the corner. And a battle here in the corner, sent around by Beverly. Beverly now in the corner, battle here. And
nice move.
Yeah, Zoe Abel once again.
Oh, my gosh.
And Zoe will send it deep and going to go for a change. So now Newburyport at center. They're looking for some space, but Beverly is pursuing that.
Johnston.
Yeah, chasing it down is Avery LeBlanc. Now in the corner here. Teams are battling for this. And Newburyport will take that. Newburyport now into the offensive zone. Stopped by Beverly, though. Beverly sending it deep. Going back for it is Newburyport. And Newburyport now in their own zone, but stopped by Meredith Johnston. Meredith Johnston in the offensive zone.
Ooh.
And they're battling for this, and Newburyport now able to get that out. Newburyport trying to get into the offensive zone, but they do now, and Beverly takes it right back, though. And now coming into the offensive zone, Megan Ryan. Megan Ryan will skate around towards the net, stopped by Cody. And now Beverly still in the offensive zone. They will send it to the corner, where Newburyport will take. Newburyport sending it around behind their own net. Megan Ryan tries to pursue it. Newburyport looking to clear their zone, but Beverly keeps it in. Megan Ryan now with the puck, sending it in front, but Newburyport clears it once again. And Newburyport looking to get out of the zone, and they do. Beverly takes it right back at center, though, and they'll send it back into their own zone with Morgan Linsky. Linsky now skating up with some speed. Linsky into the offensive zone, and Linsky now will send it towards the net.
Oh,
Stop.
just up.
Yeah. And here comes Newburyport now coming into the offensive zone. Stopped at the blue line momentarily, and they'll bring it out of the zone. Physical play here, and it's going back behind the net and being taken by Newburyport. Now battle here at the blue line, and Beverly takes that with Freitas. Freitas over to Allen. And now Newburyport coming into the offensive zone. Stopped by Beverly's defense for the moment. And now on Nason, a save. And here comes Beverly into the offensive zone with Zoe Abel. Zoe, shot, save, and Cody will cover.
I like, Tim, I like Avery Mason's preparedness. She's not ever seemed to be like falling asleep or asleep at the switch. She's always ready, and she always seems to be in the right position. And that's good coaching, obviously, for a young player. Obviously, she's getting very good coaching, and she's clearly coachable.
A young player, as you said last game, who has never played ice hockey before this year.
Yeah, unbelievable. Hasn't even put skates on this till a few weeks ago.
Beverly now in their offensive zone, and Meredith Johnston skating around, and she will send it towards the net. And it comes loose. But, wow.
Couldn't lift it up.
Had the physical play afterwards.
Had the open shot, but couldn't quite lift it up over Cody's pad.
Yeah, so best score remains 1-0 here. Face-off will be to the left with Avery LeBlanc. And they're trying to make a switch, but the ref says no. Too late. Puck down, and Johnston with the puck. She'll take a shot, and it's in!
Ew, Johnson, did that
I think deflected. I think it got deflected.
Didn't look like it got deflected. Looks like that was Meredith Johnson all the way.
It looked to me from up here like it got deflected.
Yeah.
But they're giving it to Meredith, so.
Boy, from basically she shot that from the point, and there was a lot of cover. She had a lot of shielding going on for the Newburyport goaltender.
Yeah. They're giving it to Meredith, but I still think it looks to me like it might have deflected off Haley Freeman. I'm going to be honest.
All right.
So now in the corner here, played and a battle for the puck. Newburyport in the offensive zone. Linsky trying to play it back and still battling for the puck. And Beverly will come out with it. Belford now sends it out of the zone. That's going down, but it was tipped.
Cleared.
Yeah, they're going to change skaters. And
there comes Zoe.
Now in the offensive zone here. And Newburyport will take it. Newburyport sends it deep, and going back for it is Beverly. Freitas will play it behind her net, and now taken by Newburyport at center. Newburyport skating into the offensive zone, and centered, and another shot. Oh! They got that up over Avery. So the rebound by Newburyport was able to go up over Avery Mason, and it looks like it's going to be
a very eventful first period.
Mackenzie Riley with the goal. 2-1 the score now. And we're going to go back to center here. And I believe that's Oscar on the face-off for Beverly. And now a battle here at center. And Zoe Abel will get that puck for the moment, but it's taken by Newburyport now. Stopped at the blue line by Beverly for the moment, and that's going to be offsides. So we're going to get a stoppage with 4 minutes exactly to go here in the first period.
Beverly holding the lead 2-1.
Faceoff will be outside the blue line here with Avery LeBlanc taking it for Beverly. Puck down, and Beverly has it. They'll send it back to center, and pursuing that is Beverly, but Newburyport will get back for it. And now here comes Newburyport into the offensive zone, but there's 3 Beverly players back, and they're going to get a penalty.
They are going to get a penalty on that. It looks like a trip.
Yeah, that definitely was a trip. So Newburyport will get the first power play of the game.
And more importantly, Beverly will get their first shorthanded bit of the game. Let's see what they can do with it.
Yeah, Morgan Linsky going to the box for Beverly. LeBlanc.
Linsky called for tripping.
Yep, LeBlanc was on the face-off there for Beverly. And now Newburyport going back into their own zone for it. And Newburyport will take it in front of their bench, looking to set up the power play. Stopped once again at the blue line for the moment, but now Newburyport has it in the zone. It comes back to center now, and Newburyport looking to set it up once again. Newburyport now coming back into the offensive zone. Battle here along the boards, and Beverly will send it out.
Smart play there.
Yep. Going around behind their own net is Newburyport, being pursued by Megan Ryan. And now taken back by Beverly. They'll send it right back deep again. And Ryan will pursue this again. Will Ryan get to that first? A battle here. Actually, Beverly ends up with it with Asuka Keogh. Asuka
deflected.
Shot high, yeah.
Just deflected.
So now Newburyport looks to get out of their zone. They do. And a battle here at center, and it's going right back. Oh, she slipped as she tried to play that.
And she lost her blade.
So now Newburyport has a chance in the offensive zone here. Looking to get it out is Asuka, and Asuka will clear it. Taken back at center by Newburyport, and Newburyport sends it into the offensive zone. Newburyport now taken by Newburyport. There's a whistle.
We may have a too many men on the
yeah,
ice.
we do. Too many players on the ice. That's the signal. So
now I felt like there was a little confusion on the Newburyport bench, and we'll see who's going to serve this. Who's going to serve this penalty?
We'll go 4-on-4 then. They're trying to get someone over there. They're going to send
number 8,
Kaylee Bill, I believe is how you say that. Or Bly, I'm not sure, honestly. But whatever, she's serving it.
I'm going to go with Bly.
Yeah, I think it is a B-L-I, not I-L.
Kaylee.
4-on-4 now. Oh.
Right. Anyway.
Yeah, whatever. Beverly's 4-on-4. It's all that matters right now.
That's right.
Seconds.
15 seconds left in Morgan Linsky's penalty. And then Panthers will be back on a power play.
Yep. And now Newburyport looking to clear it, and Newburyport will clear it. Going back for it is Freitas, as we're now on a Beverly power play. Being taken by Asuka, and Asuka coming into the offensive zone. And now Asuka going around behind the net. Asuka going for a tour of the zone. She'll pass it now to Linsky, and over, and a shot went behind the net. Beverly's still in the offensive zone. Ooh,
just millimeters.
Yeah. I wasn't 100% sure until it was a blue if that went out or not. So
1 minute 3 left on the power play. 1:11 left in the first period. Beverly, Danvers, Ipswich, they are up 2-1.
And now a battle here for the puck, and Beverly will win it with Johnston, but they're offsides again.
Another offside. This is now getting a little sloppy. I don't think the coach is going to like this very much.
Nah, probably not.
No.
Yeah, one of the assistants is kind of yelling at them, telling them what to do. Puck down, and now Meredith will come into the offensive zone. And Meredith going towards the corner. Meredith has the puck in the corner. And she will send it back to Linsky. Linsky now up towards Asuka. And now send around behind the net. And it will come out of the zone.
Way out.
Yeah, going back for it is Meredith. And Meredith will send it up to Zoe Abel. But taken by Newburyport. Newburyport will clear it right back down, and Asuka will go back for it.
30 seconds left.
In a race with Newburyport, she'll win it, though. And now she's looking for some spaces, being pursued by one of the Newburyport players.
10 seconds left on the power play.
Coming into the offensive zone now, Asuka. Asuka Keogh with the puck. And Asuka will go around behind the net. And Asuka still with the puck. Asuka passes it back to Linsky, back to Asuka. We're back to 5-on-5.
Asuka
to Linsky. And I honestly think too many passes there, as that does it for the period.
That does it for the first period, with Beverly leading 2-1. A pretty eventful first period, Tim.
Yeah, we had 3 goals in that period. Zoe Abel had one for Beverly. Who had
Meredith
the other?
Johnston.
Meredith. Yes, thank you. That's the one that they gave it to Meredith. I still think it was deflected, but
Yep.
we have to say it's Meredith because that's what they officially said. So,
Yep.
But Beverly has the 1-goal lead, and they'll definitely want to try to keep that going into the second period, I would say, Matt.
Yep, I agree with you, Tim. We're going to take a short break, but please stay with us and come back, and we'll bring you the second period. And as we said, Beverly is in the lead, 2-1.
YouTube Premium is ad-free videos and music. One subscription, 2 apps. Try it.
Here we are getting ready in between first and second period. I'm here with Coach Chris LeBlanc. Coach, fewer shots in this first period than normally. We had 6 shots and 2 posts, but of course the posts don't count. 6-3. What do you think needs to happen here in the second period?
We just need a better forecheck, a little more effort out of the girls. It was a little sloppy that period. We got to pay more attention to details, getting pucks out of the zone and getting pucks deep.
Awesome. Thanks, Chris. Good luck in the second period.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Matt, for that interview with Coach Chris LeBlanc of the Beverly girls team. Beverly currently with a 2-1 lead here as we are getting ready for the second period. As Matt said in that interview, Beverly with 6 shots on goal in that first period and 2 posts. Newburyport had 3 shots. So only 9 shots on goal in that first period, a little bit low, but score is 2-1. And obviously Beverly will be looking in this second period to get some more shots and some more goals. A 1-goal lead currently. So Beverly in their whites today, home whites. Newburyport in their red jerseys. Teams are just coming back out onto the ice. The same Beverly. But those 2 goals, one from Zoe Abel and one from, it was credited to Meredith Johnston, that I'm still not 100% sure it wasn't tipped in front, but they gave it to Meredith, so we'll give it to Meredith here as well. So my broadcast partner, Matt, is just making his way back over here to join me after his interview with the coach. Matt, welcome back.
Hey, thanks, Tim. Here we are getting set for the second period, and I'm going to hand it right over back to my good friend, Tim Hesse.
Yeah, so Newburyport coming into the offensive zone. Ooh, that's physical play, but no penalty. And now Beverly, will take it along the boards here, and Newburyport plays it for the moment, but Beverly now gets into the offensive zone. Beverly, Meredith Johnston shot, gloved by, I thought it was gloved, but it went over her glove actually. So now, we're going to get a penalty now. Slash is going to be the call. And it looks like Newburyport's going to the bench.
Number 16.
The box. That is Olivia Wilson.
Quick power play for the start of the second period.
And Beverly will definitely want to take advantage of that. Their second power play of the game. First one was an abbreviated one at the end of the first period. Face-off will be to the left, and puck is down. LeBlanc was on it, and Zoe shot.
Good bid. Good look from Zoe Abel.
And saved immediately by Cody. She'll hold for a face-off. Face-off once again will be to the left. And LeBlanc on it once again for Beverly.
You know, I was talking to our arena DJ, Edgar De Leon. His daughter is out. She's sick. Tibbetts is out. She has a cold. The flu.
Oh, wow.
Avery LeBlanc is playing a little under the weather herself.
Oh, wow. And I saw, I believe Libby Shearer is out as well. I believe I see her sitting right here on the.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So Beverly playing without a few players today. So now LeBlanc will be taking the face-off once again.
You know, as they say, next man up or next girl up.
Yeah, 100%. And now Keogh over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc back to Linsky. Linsky to Johnston. And Johnston will pass it back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc now passing it over to Linsky. Linsky shot wide. And Zoe Abel tries to get that. And now LeBlanc has it. LeBlanc over to Asuka. Asuka now back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc to Linsky. Linsky up to Johnston. Johnston now has it and going around behind the net. And now Johnston tries to take a shot. It was blocked.
Oh.
And the battle for the puck here. And it ends up in Cody's glove.
Good stop.
So we'll get another face-off here in the Beverly offensive zone. 49 seconds left on the Beverly power play. And it's LeBlanc on the face-off once again for Beverly. And Beverly wins that in the offensive zone. Back to Meredith. And Meredith tried to send it in front, but ended up going behind the net. Now Zoe Abel will pass it back to Asuka. Asuka over to Linsky. Linsky up to Zoe and goes back to Linsky. Linsky now to Asuka. Asuka's shot was deflected and now passed around and back to Linsky. Linsky up to Asuka. Asuka's shot was blocked, but Asuka ends up with it once again. Asuka, another shot through the crease. And now LeBlanc will take it. LeBlanc back to Asuka. Asuka with it. Back to Linsky. And Linsky back to Asuka. Asuka. Shot went through the crease once again. LeBlanc now is back to 5-on-5. And LeBlanc tried to pass it to Asuka, but the player coming out of the box was able to get back and deflect that. Asuka now tries to center it, and Newburyport will end up with it. Newburyport across center, and now coming into the offensive zone, back for it is Linsky. And Linsky now, taken by Newburyport, but Mason will hold on to that for a face-off.
That was a smart cover.
Had to. You had a lot of Newburyport players around.
Mm-hmm.
So 12:04 to go here in the second period. Beverly still with a 1-goal lead. Face-off will be to Mason's right. Looking to see who's going to take it. It's going to be Megan Ryan. Puck down, and Newburyport has that. Battle here along the boards. And still battling here, trying to get it out, but Newburyport keeps it in for the moment, but now it does come out. And Newburyport coming into the offensive zone, and going back for it is Freitas. Freitas will send it around, and now along the boards here, teams are battling for this, and it comes out. Newburyport sends it right back in, but Freitas. I saw the C, and I got confused for a second. So now, coming into the offensive zone here is Newburyport. Going back for it is Freitas. And Freitas will take it behind her own net. And now Freitas, looking for some space, she'll pass it up. And along the boards here it comes out. Going back for it is Newburyport. Newburyport now in their own zone, and they are going to clear it out. But pursued by Tibbetts. So now around behind, and I thought you said Tibbetts was out, Matt, but I saw her.
I might have gotten a little bit of bad info, but I don't.
I swear I just saw 23 play the puck.
I don't. See.
Oh, we're going to get a penalty on Newburyport.
I see 3. I don't see 23. And that's going to be a penalty.
Maybe it was 13. Maybe it was 13. I'm not sure now. I
don't know what the penalty is. Let's see.
Newburyport's going to take a penalty. It's going to be
tripping,
I believe so. Riley Freeman going to the box. Maybe I missed on the number. Now I'm confused. Whatever. We'll figure out who that was who played the puck before me. But maybe it was Dugdale, 13.
Oh, nice.
Nice save by Cody.
Shot, nice save. Hit it right in the breadbasket. But it actually would have went 5-hole if she didn't shut it down.
Yeah.
So that was a good save.
So now LeBlanc on the faceoff once again for Beverly. And on the shot. Oh, it's in! And it's Zoe again! Zoe Abel's second of the... Oh, wait. Meredith's going to go down first? I swear that was Zoe. I'll have to see who they announce it as.
The announcer barely got to mention the penalty, and Beverly went ahead and scored.
Yeah, maybe that was deflected. We'll have to see who they give it to. And the shot originally came from Zoe, but it may have been deflected by Meredith. No matter what, it's someone's second goal of the game, officially. So now Asuka coming into the offensive zone, and Asuka with some speed, and Asuka! Asuka did that all by herself.
That was coast to coast, just gosh darn beautiful. Asuka
Keogh gives Beverly a 3-goal lead. That was two quick goals.
That was something.
The announcer hasn't even only announced the third goal, and they got a fourth.
Tim Tibbetts is on the bench in uniform, and so I think you might have been right.
Okay.
She could still be under the weather.
Just like LeBlanc is, yeah.
Yeah, like LeBlanc.
They are giving it to Zoe, the third goal.
That looked like it was Looked like it was Zoe.
Yeah, I thought it was too. I just was confused when LeBlanc went. I'm not LeBlanc. Sorry, Johnston went down the line first. And so now Newburyport in their own zone, and they're looking to get it out. Beverly's pursuing, but kept in at the moment by Grace Corbett. And now Newburyport in their own zone, and they are looking to get it out of the zone. But Beverly keeps it in for the moment. And now sending it deeper is Corbett. Now playing it here. There's Tibbetts right there. So, yeah, she's 100% playing. So now Ryan will play that. And Ryan.
Oh, with the backhand. Almost.
Yeah, and then if they had gotten around quick enough, that was open for a minute there. Yep, Freitas over to Allen. And now Newburyport looking to get it out. They do. It goes down.
That's an easy.
Yep, that's icing.
So
face-off will come back to the Newburyport zone.
Well, this game changed very quickly.
Yep, it was a 1-goal game, and now it's a 3-goal game. 2 quick goals from Beverly. One on the power play by Zoe Abel, her second of the game, and then Asuka going coast to
coast, baby.
She's done that a couple times this season at least.
Yes, that's not her first time.
Belford now with it. Belford's shot is blocked. And now Belford
keeps it in.
Yeah, but now it comes out.
Temporarily.
So now Newburyport trying to get into the offensive zone. Linsky will play it. And Linsky sending it up. And now coming into the offensive zone here was LeBlanc, but now it comes out. Battle here for the puck. And it is taken by Newburyport. And Newburyport within the offensive zone. Shot was saved by Mason. And now goes around behind the net. And Beverly will end up with that. Beverly now looking to get out of the zone. They can't as Newburyport kept it in. Battle here. And Beverly will end up with it. Beverly looking to get out of their zone, and they do. As Newburyport now go back for it. Johnston pursuing this. And Newburyport will end up with that puck. Newburyport coming out of the zone and now stopped for the moment, but now battle here, and Zoe Abel brings it back into the zone, and Zoe ends up with that puck. But offsides, I believe is. Oh, no whistle. She thought there was a whistle.
Everybody thought there was a whistle. Everybody just kind of stopped.
And now Freitas shot saved by Cody, and now battle here, and ending up with it is Beverly. Zoe trying to get that. And now Newburyport coming into the offensive zone here. And Newburyport will try to get that sent around behind the net and battle here along the boards. And now sending it out. But now ending up with it is Newburyport. They'll take a shot. Saved by Mason. Battle here, and Newburyport keeps it in. Newburyport now sends it towards the corner, and they will get to that first behind the net. And now Newburyport battling for this puck, and behind the net it goes to the corner. Beverly looks to clear. They do, going all the way down. That's going to be icing. So face-off will come back to the Beverly zone, but that was one of those icings we talk about, Matt, where they just needed a change.
Yep, I agree with you, and it's strategic. With 6 minutes and 1 second left in the second period, Beverly hanging on to that 4-1 lead.
Face-off will be to Mason's left. Puck down, and Newburyport wins that. Newburyport shot was deflected, and now here along the boards, and looking to get that out is Beverly. Newburyport keeps it in for the moment, and now still kept in, and now it does come out. And getting that is Tibbetts. And Tibbetts now coming into the offensive zone. She'll pass it back towards Corbett. And, that deflected, and it's in!
That's in!
Beverly able to put the loose puck in the net.
Say that was Tibbetts.
As she's going to be the one that goes,
she's not so sick.
She's able to score.
That brings the brings a 4-goal lead here with 5:29 left in the second period.
She just pounced on that loose puck. The puck was just loose from a save from Cody, and Tibbetts just put it in.
Nice. Yeah, 5-1 Beverly.
And now puck going back into Beverly's defensive zone in the corner. And now going back for it is Linsky.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Tim. Has it been 5 different players that have scored?
No, Zoe Abel has 2.
You're absolutely right. Thank you, Tim.
So now sent deep and going around, and that's icing.
Iced.
So face-off will come back to the Newburyport defensive zone. With 4:56 to go here in the second period. And the blank on the face-off for Beverly. Battle here in the corner. And Beverly, that was deflected by the defense, though. Goes around behind him.
Good defense there.
Beverly, though, still within the offensive zone. Back to Freitas, and she'll send it back up around behind the net. And battle here now behind the Newburyport net. And Beverly has it now with LeBlanc. Ooh, a save. Pucks the rebound,
that
though.
That was a late save. She
got
over there late, but on time.
And now
that
Freitas. The puck's still loose.
Puck is in front.
Oh, they were able to clear it out, though. And now battle here for the puck. And it comes loose, and Freitas will get to it. And now Freitas sends it up and around. And going for it here, teams are battling for this. And now Newburyport looking to get it out, and Newburyport will. So now across center, coming into the offensive zone, and good defense there from Freitas. Just stood her right up. And now here comes Freitas coming into the offensive zone. She'll pass it over to Freeman. And now sent around. Freitas will send it up. And Freitas ends up with it once again. Freitas' shot was saved. And now looking.
Like it was swatted.
Yeah, exactly. And that will go back to Linsky. Linsky now. And looking to get out of the zone is Beverly. They did, but Newburyport takes it right back at center. And now coming into the offensive zone here is Beverly. Another shot. Blocker save by Cody. And now towards the net. And it ends up on Dugdale's stick. But now it comes out to Newburyport. Linsky will try to send it right back up. And now it comes into the offensive zone again for Newburyport. Asuka tries to clear, stopped in the moment by Newburyport, but now Linsky will take it.
Oh.
And Linsky with some speed. Linsky coming into the offensive zone, and Linsky shot.
Whoa!
He scores!
There it is.
What a shot by Morgan Linsky.
Linsky up top. I believe that was what was that? Upper right, upper left?
Upper left, it looked like to me.
My golly, that was a goal. That was, you know what you call that? You call that a goal scorer's goal.
Yeah, that was quite a goal by Linsky. Another coast-to-coast play, too.
Yes, that was amazing. We saw it once she passed center ice.
Yeah.
Man, she was speeding like nobody's business. I don't think anybody would have had a chance.
No, the only person that could stop that was the goalie. She couldn't.
Exactly.
So 5-goal lead now for Beverly.
My golly.
And Megan Ryan now in the offensive zone.
They're trying to duplicate what the Bruins did to the Rangers today.
Yeah.
With a 10-2 win.
Kept in by Belford. Belford shot saved by Cody. And now in the corner here. And a battle for this puck. And Corbett will come out with it. And now sent in. And Belford will send it up. And, Belford couldn't quite get to it, so it comes out of the zone. So Beverly will have to reset. They'll pass it back. And now sent deep. And now at center, that was sent back in. And it comes back out once again. So now trying to get back there was Newburyport, but getting back with the back check was.
Oh, my God. Here comes Linsky.
Oh, yeah.
again,
Linsky
but he
over to
passes it
Johnston.
off to Johnston.
Oh, it's in!
Linsky.
Linsky again on the doorstep.
Tipped it in.
100%.
Wow.
That
2 goals
another
in a row.
nice goal from Linsky.
You know, I got to tell you something, Tim. Morgan Linsky owed me a goal. She promised me in the last game she would get a goal, and she didn't. So I think she's making up for it here tonight.
That's a 6-goal lead now for Beverly.
My golly. You know, when we have a second, let me take a second to say we're very lucky to have John McMahon on camera, the best in the business.
Yes, joining us today. So, another shot. Ooh, saved by Cody. Yeah, Linsky, though, she had two good goals, 2 different ways.
Yes.
One coast to coast, and then a nice tipping.
One right on the doorstep, like you said. Right on the doorstep.
She was ready for that. So, Beverly wins the faceoff, and Johnston now with it. And Johnston will not. She will try to get a shot.
Close.
But yeah. Teams are battling for this puck now. And a minute left here in the second period. And now LeBlanc shot was blocked. And Newburyport still looking to get it out. Mm-hmm. And now sent around. And battle here along the board. Beverly will send it on net again. Puck loose. And it ends up going to the corner. Kept in, though, for the moment. Now Newburyport looking to get it out. They do. And Newburyport will skate it into the offensive zone. And now Newburyport to.
Oh, that could have been interesting there.
You could have, yeah. Beverly's able to try to clear. Newburyport has it back at center, though. And now stopped again by Beverly.
Oh.
And, Meredith Johnston now on a breakaway. And Meredith puts it in. Meredith's second of the game.
My golly. 8-1.
This is.
With 9.5 seconds left in the second period, there's no stop right now.
No,
stop
Beverly's
Beverly.
just, they've got, this is just, they're just running away with it.
I tell you, I feel a little bit for Cody in goal.
Yeah.
To have to give up this many, but.
So now Newburyport.
That's what happens.
Coming into the offensive zone, as that will do it for the second period. So, what a period for Beverly, Matt.
Oh, Tim, I don't even know what to say about that one. They came out, there were breakaway goals, there were coast-to-coast goals, there were deflected goals, there were tip-in goals. I mean, there were all kinds of goals in that one. And I think my conversation with the coaches have got to be pleasant when they come out for the third.
100%. This was, that was quite the period. Six goals that period, if I'm not mistaken?
I believe you're correct.
What a period. And I think we're going to have running time in the third period, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll be back for that third period in a little bit, right, Matt?
Is that a rule?
I'm going to have to check that during this intermission, but I'm pretty sure.
All right, we're going to come back soon here at the Raymond J. Bork Arena at the beautiful campus of Endicott College. We'll be back soon, folks. Stay with us. All right, here we go. We're getting set for the third period. Coach, you got to love what you saw second.
Yeah, we came out and did what we wanted to do, get pucks to the net and rebounds. You saw all the rebound goals we got. That's what we've been kind of talking about. And the girls came out flying, so we were happy with it. Yep.
And now in the third period, what do you want to see? Are you going to, foot on the gas? What are we doing?
No, we'll back it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Give some more girls an opportunity to play. Yeah, just play good defense and be good with the details.
Nice. Thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck in the third.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you, Matt, for that interview with Beverly head coach Chris LeBlanc as we're getting set here for the third period between your Beverly Danvers Ipswich Panthers and the Newburyport Clippers. Tim Hesse here with you, and Beverly now with a 8-1 lead as we're getting ready for the third period. And you heard there from Coach LeBlanc that they are going to be got some rebound goals, and they're going to be backing off a little bit here. And as a rule, we are going to have running clock here in this third period, anything over 6 goals, and the clock does run for the third period. So puck is down, and Newburyport back in their own zone. And Newburyport now being skating up from Beverly, and now kept in at the zone and sent around behind the net. And now Newburyport looking to get out of their zone, and Beverly will send it towards the corner. And now, puck loosening. Nice rebound. Another rebound goal there from Beverly.
No, boy, Lee, for one moment.
Yeah, well, we were just you were just talking with Coach LeBlanc about the rebound goals, and they get another one. I don't even know who had that one, honestly. I didn't. It looks like it's going to be Jolie Figueredo? 8?
Jolie Figueredo. It's interesting. Coach said he was going to get players out there, get them some playing time that don't maybe normally have a whole lot of minutes. And I think that's what we just saw.
Indeed.
And good for her for taking advantage of the opportunity.
Wait for the announcement to say for sure, but if it is, then she's a 8th grader from Beverly, too. So that's icing. Faceoff's going to come back to the Newburyport defensive zone. As I said, clock will continue to run here the rest of this period. Now that Beverly has more than a 6-goal lead.
In fact, it's 8.
Yeah. Yes, Beverly's just pouring it on at this point. Nope, they're going to give it to Kirsten Cole. 17.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's sometimes usually the first player you see go down the line is the goal scorer, but not always. Mm-hmm. We had that twice today where it wasn't. We got tricked.
You're right.
But still, Kirsten Cole, I don't believe, has scored too many either.
No,
she's a senior from Ipswich. So now Beverly in the offensive zone and sent around. Now in front of the bench here from Newburyport. And coming towards the offensive zone was Zoe Abel. She passes it to Ava Pinto. And now pass sending around and looking to get it out. But kept in by Phoebe Allen for the moment. And now it's going to go all the way down for icing. So face-off's going to come back to the Newburyport defensive zone. Clock will continue to run. Well, as we said, we're seeing some players playing that we don't normally see at this point. They're going to definitely look to get some of the younger players some experience, Matt.
Yeah, I agree, Tim. That's exactly what the coach said he was going to do, and he's doing it. And so far, it's worked out.
Yeah,
with the goal from I believe Cole.
Cole, yeah, that's what they gave it to. So now Linsky will pass it back to Freitas. And now Freitas will send it up, and pursuing that is Paige O'Keefe. And now trying to send it around is Newburyport towards the center, and Newburyport going around behind their own net. They're looking for some space now, and kept in by
Linsky.
Linsky, yes. I was going to say Beverly. I was looking for the number. So now in the battle here in the corner, and Newburyport looking to get out of the zone. Beverly will take it out of the zone themselves for the moment, and LeBlanc will pass it back to Linsky. Now Linsky up to O'Keefe, and O'Keefe coming towards the zone, stopped by Newburyport. Newburyport will send it deep, and Linsky plays it once again. Linsky over to Freitas. Freitas sends it deep. It was tipped, so no icing. And now sent deep by Newburyport. Played now by Belford. And Belford looking to get out of her zone as Newburyport comes up on that. So now it'll be played by Figueiredo.
Tim, when I was over talking to the coaches on my way back, did you mention the shot count for that second period?
Oh, thank you, yes. Yeah, that was 24-2 period. That was,
golly.
Yeah. Quite, well, we saw that in the goals, too.
And 7 goals.
Yeah. Or 6 goals, I think.
6 goals.
The 7-1 came in this period, I believe. But, yeah, quite a lot. I mean, the total was 30-5 after 2. That's dominance.
Yes.
As now Newburyport takes it back, and Beverly in their own zone.
That's Corbett.
It was Corbett, yes. And now a shot from Newburyport was saved by Mason. And now playing it in her own zone is Belford. And sent around, and now sending it up was Cole. Newburyport will send it deep. Belford will go back for it. And now Belford going around behind her own net. And Belford will send it up. And now tried to send it up was Cole. And now Cole comes into the offensive zone. And stopped along the boards. And Newburyport will clear it. Freitas now passes it back to Allen. And Allen will send it up. And now up here in the corner, Newburyport will take it. And now Beverly in the offensive zone. Corbett will pass it back, and Freitas takes a long shot that was blocked in front. Now it goes back to Allen. Allen shot, save, and rebound. Could not quite get that, and Newburyport will take it. Newburyport sends it out of the zone, stopped at the middle by Beverly for the moment. Now Freitas in her own zone, and they were able to get off there.
Oh, boy. Here comes Oscar.
Now Newburyport now gets that puck. And now played by Freitas, and Freitas will skate it out of her zone, or actually not quite out of her zone yet. She'll pass it over to Allen, and now Allen gets it out of the zone. Allen now in front of the Newburyport bench and battling for this puck, and it goes back to Oscar. Oscar over to Freitas. Freitas up to O'Keefe, and now it goes around behind the net, where Zoe Abel will play it. And now Zoe Abel with the puck. She'll pass it back to Oscar. Oscar shot went wide. And now here along the boards. And Newburyport will take it. Newburyport trying to get that, being pursued by Zoe, though. And Zoe Abel takes a shot that was deflected in front. And now Newburyport going around behind their own net and stop at the blue line by Linsky. Puck going around behind the net once again. Now Newburyport in the corner looking to clear it out and stopped by Zoe Abel. And now it is LeBlanc in the offensive zone. LeBlanc going around behind the net. LeBlanc now in the corner, and it goes back to Allen. Allen's shot was deflected. It goes to Johnston. Yes, that is Johnston. And now Johnson sends it in front, and Cody is able to get it and hold on to it for the faceoff. So puck faceoff, we back in the defensive zone of Newburyport with under 7 to go. Clock continues to tick, and LeBlanc will be on the faceoff for Beverly. Puck down, and Newburyport will send it around behind the net. And now in the corner, Newburyport looking to get out of the zone. They couldn't do it yet. Now they do. And now the battle here. And Newburyport coming into the offensive zone. Newburyport. Shot went wide. And now Newburyport again with a shot that was blocked in front. Looking to get that out of the zone. He couldn't. Another shot from Newburyport went wide.
I thought it
went
skimmed a
wide.
pad, but
Maybe.
You're probably right, Tim.
So now Newburyport trying to get into the offensive zone once again. They do. And Newburyport along the boards here. And now they will send it, and a shot went wide. And now Linsky will end up with it. Linsky looking to get out of the zone, and she did for the moment, but it's going to come right back in with Newburyport. And Mason will jump on it and hold that for a face-off.
Whoa.
Okay, we're going to,
That's not good.
Oh, boy, it's getting, Beverly did not like the fact that they feel like their goalie got ran a little bit there. And they were letting Newburyport know that. Gotta calm some tempers.
Luckily, no arms from the officials went up. So
no, gotta.
Oh, excuse me. I take it back.
They're going to discuss this. It looks like. So the refs are. Oh, they're going to give someone a penalty. It looks like.
Yep, well, there's a Newburyport player in the box.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see it.
She just went over.
I believe they're ruling interference. I believe they are going to.
They are going, okay.
Yeah, he's talking to the coach, but it's too far away. I wouldn't be able to hear it. It's quiet, but it's definitely, it looked like an interference signal, so. What? They put the penalty up on the board as Beverly Danvers Ipswich. I don't believe that's not right. They put it on the wrong side, I think. So now I'm waiting for the announcement because I'm not sure why the clock just stopped. Clock should not be stopping right now. Yeah, the ref's like, what do you do? Refs just tell them, run the clock. Yeah, it's Newburyport number 3. It's just on the wrong side. Unsportsmanlike, the penalty. Juliana Middleton. So
that's not going to sit well with the coaches.
No. So now that close out, and now Newburyport will send it in, and Beverly going back for it. And now with the puck there is Cole, and Cole will skate it out of the zone, and coming into the offensive zone now on the power play, you have Dugdale. She was free, but she couldn't find her. And now Beverly's still within the offensive zone. Puck goes around behind the net, and now Dugdale will send it back around. And looking to center that was Beverly. And now back in her own zone is Belford. Now they come into the offensive zone, and going back for it is Freitas. And now Freitas sends it up, and it goes into the offensive zone where Newburyport will take it. Now Newburyport going around behind their own net, looking to get that out. They did. And back at center being played by Asuka. Now Asuka with the puck, and Asuka will come towards, I thought she passed it. And now she's going to have to settle this down and wait for her team to get back on sides. As we're back to 5-on-5. And coming into the offensive zone here is Allen. And Allen, I believe she just scored.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the ref's going over to the thing. Yeah, they're going back to center. Yeah. Apparently she just scored. So that's another goal for Beverly. They're not going to put it on the board. They don't go beyond 9 with high schools. It's just a sportsmanship thing, so it's 10-1, but now in the offensive zone here, Beverly trying to get back in. Asuka Keogh. Asuka back to sent in now by Beverly, and Newburyport in their own zone looking to get it out, and they could not. Yep, Phoebe Allen with the goal as it's being announced right now. That's she's another one who doesn't score that many, so that's another good goal.
For her. Oscar with an assist.
Yep. And now going back for it is Linsky, and Linsky in her own zone and going around behind the net. Linsky over to Cole, and Cole will send it up to Dugdale. And now Dugdale into the offensive zone where Newburyport will clear. And Newburyport tries to send into the offensive zone, stopped by Allen. Now sent into the offensive zone here. And going into the corner, Newburyport will take it, going around behind their own net, looking for some space, but Allen will intercept that. Allen sends it towards the net, and now it is taken by Newburyport. Newburyport trying into the offensive zone. Allen tries to get back, and Newburyport saved by Mason. Puck still loose, though, and now Cole has it in the corner. And Cole trying to clear the zone. Newburyport keeps it in. They'll take a long shot. It was stopped in front. I thought it was deflected originally, but completely stopped. And now Newburyport still in the offensive zone here. Beverly will clear that. And going back for it is Newburyport in front of their bench. Newburyport now coming back into the offensive zone, and they will take another shot wide. And now Newburyport in the corner here, and they will take another shot over the net. And now in the corner, Beverly looking to get it out of the zone. Newburyport, though, sends it, and it was deflected in front, and Beverly's able to clear with 10 seconds left in the period. And now Newburyport trying to get one last offensive chance here. They will take a shot. Saved by Mason as the puck goes to the corner. And that does it for the game.
Tim, I don't know what we can say about this one. It was just a blowout from the second period on.
Yeah,
the first period looked pretty even. And it was even in shots and everything.
Yeah.
And then it just blew open.
They just blew this game open. Beverly was just, the better team, I would say, 100% today.
Yeah.
They showed up, and they just destroyed. And you said it at one point during the game, they were looking to match the Bruins. They basically did.
They did, 10-1, they did better than the Bruins.
Yeah.
The Bruins let up 2 goals today.
That's true. Avery Mason did better than whoever was a net for the Bruins. I don't know which goalie they played today.
Swayman or Corpusello, who knows?
I'm not sure, but we have final shot totals.
How many? 37 to 11 is the final shot count.
So they got 7 that period. Newburyport got 6. That period, again, pretty even in shots. So the second period was really the difference in this game, I would say.
It really was. Well, Tim, it was a wonderful working with you once again.
Yeah. Well, so Beverly will be back in action next on Wednesday. They go to Winthrop, who's always a very tough team. They're going to have to show up just like they did today, and that's a 6:10 p.m. game, so a very specific time there.
Yeah.
We won't be back here with the girls' game anyways until the 22nd, and that's against Andover. That's the annual Colleen Ritzler game. That's always quite the game. I mean, I love doing that one when we have it every other year, and it's always quite the I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but it's quite the quite the scene. Event scene, whatever you want to call it. So that's I definitely hope to be able to be here for that one. We'll see. It's too far away to know what the weather's going to be. So
fair enough. All right, everybody. For John McMahon on camera, for Tim Hesse, I'm Matt Fletcher. I want to thank you for watching BevCam Sports Network.